Hello YouTube, what's going on? Nuke Mushroom is back, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video on how to drop higher kill games in Warzone Solos. Warzone Solos is different than every other mode because of how fast people die and the fact that you are on your own and you can't be brought back. Now, let's get into the first tip. The first tip for dropping higher kill games in Warzone Solos is to push the pace. What I mean by push the pace is you have to be quick and decisive and get into as many gunfights as possible, or else you're not going to be able to drop these higher kill games in Solos. Solos, the lobby just dies out so quick, and you are going to look up and half the lobby is going to already be dead. A lot of the times when I land, I try to push as many gunfights as possible, because no one has loadout yet and the fights are actually a lot easier. Also, a lot of your kills are going to be coming from the beginning and the end of the game, so you got to really get those kills quickly early in the game. The next tip we are going to get into is to grab the bounties. Bounties are extremely important in any mode at dropping high kill games, but especially in solos. A lot of the times in solos, you have no idea where anyone is. So you have to pick up bounties in order to find out where at least one guy is, and it might even lead you into a couple different guys. Now, bounties are also helpful when you're trying to build up your cash. When you build up your cash, it's going to be a lot easier to get high kill games because you'll be able to get loadouts, UAVs, self-res. Although self-res is kind of a waste of money in solos for me, unless you're getting sniped. There's almost never time to use it. Now, the UAVs at the buy are very important, which will lead us into our next tip. UAVs are a very, very key part in dropping high kill games in solos. Some people don't run Ghost, and when you can buy as many UAVs as possible, you are going to find people with no problem. And in the mid game of solos, it is really slow, and most of the lobby's already dead, so you have to kill as many people left as possible. UAVs make this possible because you're going to be able to find them, and if you're talented, you're going to be able to kill them. Now, what I like to do when I'm at a buy station in solos is I'll buy a UAV, pop it, and then I'll hold another UAV. I usually don't buy self-res until I have enough money for the 2 UAVs and I have a little bit left over.
Dude, what is this?
The next piece of advice, and this applies to more than just Warzone solos, is to not to waste too much time in one fight. Too often I see people, just popping shots, replating, and they never get anything done. In Warzone solos, when the lobby dies out fast, if you aren't pushing the fight full speed, you're going to run out of people to kill. So when I say don't waste too much time, I don't mean just push in there and just die every time. I mean, think smart on how you can get this fight done quickly without losing too much ammo and too much armor. The quicker you get fights done, the quicker you can go and find other people. This is probably the biggest key in Warzone solos because of how quickly the lobby dies and the fact that there just isn't enough people to kill. The next piece of advice is to take advantage of the vehicles. Vehicles are very important in dropping high kill games, especially if you have trophy systems. Because the fact that you can move from one fight to another so quick and you don't have to walk and risk yourself being shot in the open is huge. Now, I would try to get the vehicle with the windows on it because it's very easy to shoot people out of the vehicles that are open, like the ATV and the Doom Buggy. The next tip for you is to not be afraid to die. A lot of people play scared and tentative, and that's why they never are able to drop high kill games. Lobbies die out fast, and if you're just wasting time, and this really ties into the not wasting time and the pushing the pace, you're just not going to drop any high kill games. If you die, you can always jump into a new game. You can't keep getting people back if you're playing too slow or you're camping. I would highly recommend you get into as many gunfights as possible and push everything you hear because it'll make you a better player, and you're also going to be able to drop higher kill games in all game modes. When you get into the more people in the lobby game modes, it's really easy to drop higher kill games if you're just playing fearless. The last tip I have for you guys is to play for position late game. In this clip, it was so easy to win the game and get the final kill because I was ahead of the guy and he had to push into me. Now, the reason why playing for position late game is so important in high kill games is because if someone else has a house or they have a hill, you're probably going to die because you're at a major disadvantage unless you have incredible aim. Now, it kind of goes against the whole push in every gunfight, but sometimes it's necessary to kind of shy away from certain things. You're still going to get a lot of kills late game because people are going to have to push into you, and you're going to be able to pick them off without too much trouble. Thank you for watching my tip video. Please subscribe, like, and enjoy the rest of the gameplay. See you next time.
You've got gas inbound.
Oh boy.
Is out of fuel. Returning to resupply. Ten remains. You're close now. You've got gas moving in.
I get there a second earlier. Come on, man. Hold up.
Drop back inbound.
Try, man.
Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
I don't think I can kill him with shots. No, I do. Don't let him self-res. Here we go. Behind me, who is on radar.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.